been playing as a DJ and producing for the past 7 years?
Maybe a bit longer, or something around that.
And so do you think there was any moment in particular that you felt you really grew in popularity?
Yeah, I think yesterday was a moment, because yesterday I was just like walking around the festival, and it's like, this is my third time in Australia now, and this was the first time that there were like so many people coming up the whole time, and also just like walking through the crowd, and kind of like the way it is that it's in the Netherlands or whatever. So that was the first time for me that it happened here. So I think that was like some moment of realization. And yeah, I think you had like a few moments. It was also like the first time in Amsterdam that it happened, where that you get like recognized on the street. 2 weeks ago in Colombia was also a moment like that, where it kind of like was the second time there, but it was the first time where I could really feel that there were like a lot of people coming for me as well.
How has it compared coming from the Netherlands to playing internationally? How have you found the transition?
I've been playing internationally quite long, but it was always like very small clubs. I think this was the summer where for the first time I also like played the bigger stages and in other countries, and I felt it's very satisfying. Even though it's like a very fast path, you did have like all the previous steps of like a small club, empty clubs, shit time slots, everything that you have to go through, and then at a certain moment you feel like, oh nice, now we're getting traction, now it's paying off. So I think that has been really nice.
What do you reckon your favorite time to play is?
Oh, I don't know. I also really like to keep that different a little bit, because for festivals I do really like closings, but if it's like 24-hour festival, I'd also like really like the sunrise slots. And I have also like to play like a bit earlier in the evening, because people are still very fresh and responsive, and then late at night they can turn into zombies a little bit. So I don't know, I just like to keep it fresh.
You originally started as a duo, so how have you found changing to playing solo as a DJ?
Well, yeah, at first I was quite scared. It's like, I'm not really sure like if I even have like the confidence to be up there on my own. But the first set I did solo, so that like gave me a lot of confidence. We always had this deal. There was like some certain tracks that I really wanted to play, and he like vetoed, like, nope, you're not gonna play that. And then the opposite way around.
Yeah.
So the first gigs I did solo, I could finally play some tracks that I've already wanted to play for 1 or 2 years, but he wouldn't let me. I think it was also freeing in a way. And it just felt very natural, and like obviously I still sometimes miss it, and I think I also really like to play B2B a lot, because I always started as a duo. But yeah, we've been discussing it many times, and we're still very happy with the decision. Keep it fresh.
Do you have any advice for any young people who might want to get into the industry or to start out as a DJ or producer?
Yeah, I think like the most important thing is like just like send your stuff, and don't send a whole essay about who you are and whatever. Just 2 or 3 sentences like, yo, hey, this is my music. Make sure you do your research and send it to the people that would play it. I think that's very important. Put your artist name in the artist file, because it's so many times that I get like a demo, I download it, I play it, but it's called like Final Master V2 Final, and I have no clue who it's by. So I'd say that's a tip. And yeah, for me personally, it was like I was playing the sound that wasn't really at parties or anything. So if you're in a situation like that, where you're like, oh, I don't really fit in anywhere, start your own parties. I did that as well, and I think it's the best, because you can create your own stage in a way. And I think that's sometimes you just have to do that. If there's not really a place for you yet, you have to create your own place.